It's Counting Sheep, and this is the third time I've tried to make this video, even on a couple different days. And I hope it works this time, because if it doesn't, I think I'm going to have to give up on this idea. I'm going to do a hypnosis with my hands also to help relax you. So if you want to listen to it consciously. And the topic tonight is heartache and heartbreak, as requested by Ashley. Hi, Ashley. And I'm going to move this pillow out of the way. And I think this is something that is experienced by all of us many times in our lives, and it can have to do with a person, but it doesn't always. Sometimes we feel a heartache or a heartbreak for a place that we miss, a point in our life. I feel heartbreak a lot for missing my child. I know a lot of people go through that when their children grow up and go away, and other people are relieved and feel like life's begun on a whole new level. And I thought I was going to be more that way because I'm a fairly independent person. But I missed my child. I loved raising him, and I missed him being, babies were scary for me. He was scary as a baby because he was very colicky. But about 2 years old on, I just loved that whole experience of watching him grow. And he was so much fun and a sense of humor. So that heartbreak or heartache of missing motherhood or fatherhood or friendship, if a friend moves or you move, sense of place, you can feel heartbreak. You can feel heartbreak from sometimes repetitive patterns. You might find yourself in relationships in repetitive patterns, and when you feel it ending again and you feel the familiarity of that, oh no, I'm back in that. It can sometimes magnify that heartache or heartbreak. And sometimes it can be brought on by wishing something in our life were different, even if we're with someone, longing for that relationship to be able to be different. And that sometimes can be extremely painful. It can hurt the heart. And I'm sure most of you experience that first time when you realize that the heart actually physically hurts with the heartbreak, and that's where the name came from. I remember being so surprised. I think I was in high school when I had my first real heartbreak, and I didn't know that my heart would physically hurt. And it was a boy that I just really liked, and he was still stuck on his old girlfriend, and I was so invested and had all these stories going that it was this great thing. And I think it was a month long, but I still felt heartbreak from it. And it was my first experience with it, and realizing what a sharp, keen pain that was. So this video is for those times when you're feeling that longing for something, wanting something to be different, or feeling that something's missing, feeling the pain of that. So for a moment, we'll just do a little guided meditation if you want to, and imagine that person or feeling is sitting down in front of you, a little bit below you. Just kind of feel that for a moment if you can. And you notice that that person is separate from you, or that feeling. You can just let that feeling be there and sense it's there, separate from you. And if you're willing, you're now going to go and just imagine yourself sitting down by that feeling or person. Just sit right next to it. No distance, except that it's separate from you. And just notice if it has anything to say to you. Anything that wants to share. Good. And now, see if there's anything you want to say to this person or this thing, anything you want to share. And if you need to pause this for a moment to really get it out, say it out loud, feel free. Or you can just think the thoughts whichever way you want. when it feels like you've both exchanged for a moment and shared something that you wanted to share. You can express gratitude in any way that you want and just come back up, back to where you are right now sitting. Good. And now I'm just going to do some words and move my hands to help you relax. We're going to count from 10 to 1. And then when I bring you back out of it, you can choose to come back into the present moment and be awake and alert. Or you can choose to go into a nice deep slumber for the night. We're going to let it work both ways, as usual. And we're going to do some releasing of uncomfortable feelings we might think of as more negative, even though I think they're our teachers sometimes. But, most of us don't want to feel heartbreak forever ongoing. So we'll do some releasing, and we'll do some allowing, letting in the joy and the feelings that we want to feel. So here we go. And I'm on my big beanbag chair, so with my little blanket here, so I'm comfy. And I hope that you are in a comfortable place right now. So if you can, get yourself into a nice, comfortable position, lying down or sitting, whatever you prefer. We're going to count from 10 as we relax and drop our energy down and relax, going from 10 to 9. Good. Feeling all of the body relaxing, dropping down. To 9. Breathing, relaxing, dropping to 8. Good. And 7. 6. 5. Relaxing and going deeper. 4. And dropping down to 3. Relaxing and releasing even more. Down to 2. And 1. Good. Good. And dropping through 1, through the center of 0, into total relaxation. Great. And at this time, we're going to allow ourselves to release from all parts of the body and the mind, on the emotional level, on a cellular level, releasing sadness, releasing sadness, wanting something that you just can't have, just releasing that part of you that believes that you're missing it, that you should have it, or should be by it, or it should be in your life. Releasing a sense of missing something. Releasing sadness. Releasing heartache. Releasing heartbreak. Excessive longing. Releasing addiction to missing someone or something. Releasing addiction to sadness. Releasing addiction to depression. Releasing, releasing, releasing. And now, as the body empties on all levels of any negative and unwanted emotions, we're now going to allow in white light and calm and serenity and peace and love. Feeling loved. Feeling and allowing love into your heart and recognizing that your heart is filled with love. Loving yourself, loving the world around you, feeling a sense of belonging, knowing that you belong, recognizing that you're part of community. You're surrounded by people who love and support you and appreciate you and recognize your beauty and your gifts and your talents. Feeling self-love, filled with self-love. Feeling I am. I am. I am. You are enough. You're perfect just the way you are in this moment. There's nothing missing. Everything's right here with you that you need. You have a beautiful heart. You have a beautiful mind. You have a beautiful body. You're just absolutely perfect and beautiful in this moment. Allowing peace and love to fill you up. With every breath, your sense of belonging and love and joy increase. With every breath you take, you feel an increase of love and belonging and peace and joy. You find wonderful ways to express and to feel that love and that belonging. I allow. I allow. I allow love. I allow feelings of happiness, positive feelings, positive experiences into my life. And I have a sense that everything's okay. You have a sense that everything is all right now. You have everything you need and everyone you need and all the positive feelings that you need surrounding you, filling you up, filling your world up. You are love. You are love. You are filled with love. And when you wake up to that wonderful feeling and sense of well-being. And you can wake up when I count to 1, or you can drift off to sleep and wake up in the morning with a sense of well-being and joy 4,